Hello everyone, my name is Claudia Moyes. Today I will be presenting to you Inventory Management Simulator 2018. Now, what is this little piece of technology? So this is a web application which is meant for people who play tabletop role-playing games such as Dungeons and Dragons in order to help people manage their inventory. When people are playing D&D, it's a bit of a hassle to always keep track of your inventory. You never really know what your fellow party members are carrying because you'd have to look over their shoulder and check out what they wrote down on their character sheet. And that's a very unwieldy process. Now, we built this application to make inventory management more fun by allowing more stat tracking in games, like how people check how much damage they're doing in an MMORPG, for instance. You can check how much gold you'll be carrying and how much weight your characters can carry, and which adds an extra layer of realism. Now, about the application itself, you'll notice that our interface is built using HTML and CSS. We use jQuery and PHP in order to communicate with the server and make get and post requests. And we send and receive the data in a JSON format. The server itself is a MySQL server. Let's start with showing off the login functionality. Unfortunately, we weren't able to get the login working past the first page. It was a little bit difficult to try and communicate the session data across pages. There was a little bit of problem with passing the variables in between sessions. Sometimes we would run the application and it would run perfectly fine, and others the session would only get to the first page. So here we go. You can see that after logging in, I have these additional options for deleting and showing statistics. Now let's start with just deleting this empty page down here, this empty party. So as you can see, when we click the login button, we are presented with a list of options. You can view the characters in your currently selected party. You can also show the statistics for any particular party. These options use aggregate search functions, and you can also delete any party. Let's go ahead and delete, and also add a new party. And you'll see our new party. You'll see that our new party has been created, and our old one has been deleted. Now, let's go ahead and have a look at the statistics for one of our parties. Here we can see a number of characters, and we can also see the amount of weight that each person is carrying in pounds, and we can also see how much everything that they are carrying is worth. As we can see, Gimli the dwarf is a little bit over the weight limit. And because we weren't able to get these sessions to carry over, you'll notice that we're left with, we had created an interface where the delete column was hidden if the session ID was null. However, for the purposes of this demonstration, we've turned that feature off. Otherwise, we would see something like this, where we have no action menu and no delete column. You can see that we have similar actions for characters that we did for parties. We can add or delete items. We can create a new item. Let's give me another sword. say weighs 5 pounds, it's valued at 10 gold, and its category is weapon. And we see that very easily it's been added to the database, and again we can delete it. We will finish off with a look at our database. Let's go ahead and have a look at the designer for a second. We can see we have 4 tables, one in which we store the characters with 4 attributes: character ID, character name, party ID, account ID. Then we have account, username and password, and party ID and party name, and then items, which has the most.